cooler temperatures in the mix today. Continuing for now, we'll have your forecast.
First, I'm Rick Garcia.
Good morning to all of you. I'm Sharon Tay. Stephanie Simmons and Evelyn Taft are here with your morning traffic and weather together.
Good morning, you guys. And it's 6 o'clock right now. We are expecting to see cooler temperatures all around today. And over the next few days, you're going to see that as well. So let's get a look at your forecast right coming up in your extended forecast. But right now it's 6 o'clock and we want to check the roads with Stephanie. All right, a girlfriend of mine asked me to go to that game last night, so it's a good thing I didn't end up going, let's be honest. We are getting a look outside from our Blue Ridge camera. The sun coming up right now, a little bit of low cloud cover and cooler temperatures. We'll have your forecast when we come back.
They should do a commercial for VW.
Family, yeah. Seriously. Yeah. It's incredible. All right, you guys, well, it's getting cooler. Take a look at all that cloud cover behind you. That marine layer is at 2,800 feet.
Nice.
What does that mean? It's pretty dense, it's pretty thick, and it's going to keep temperatures a whole lot cooler as we head into the next couple of days. So as we get a look at our Blue Ridge camera, the sun coming up over the clouds, we are looking at clearer conditions inland. West of the mountains, though, that's where we're looking at the low cloud cover today and the next couple of days. Your weather headline showing you just that. So low pressure holding strong, the coastal eddy kicking in the cloud cover, and we've got cooler temperatures for now. Take a look at numbers as we start off your morning 60s with a few 70s. By the afternoon, low 80s for the basin as we head to the IE. You're going to see temperatures in the 80s, 88 Riverside, 87 Lake Elsinore, 87 as we head to Menifee, 83 in Anaheim as we head to Chino, 83 or 88 rather, and Ontario also at 88. The high desert in the low 90s today, but even then we're cooler than where we've been, and we're going to continue to cool for the high desert over the next few days. Northridge 86 and Santa Monica coming in at 75 degrees. So as we get a look at your forecast right here, cloudy conditions continuing in the morning hours, clearing by the afternoon hours. There's that coastal eddy and that trough that's continuing to dig into Southern California over the next few days, keeping temperatures at bay at least through Friday. That's exciting, and we are expecting temperatures to continue to get cooler. That's exciting as well. We will have your full forecast coming up. All right.
In the
meantime, we're looking at September weather, aren't we?
Temperatures are down too, along with the down.
Yeah, kind of a yo-yo.
Well, okay.
Right? Exactly.
We don't mind the temps being down.
Exactly.
Yeah, the down we do mind.
It's the down.
We all mind.
Unless you're shorting stocks,
This
you're
is
rooting against big numbers.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So, but overall, I think most of us are happy that 78 in Palmdale still coming in at a warm 90, but that's already cooler than where we've been, and we've got more cooling to do. We'll show you exactly how much cooler we're going to get coming up, but right now, 6:31. And temperatures heating up across the Southland. I keep saying heating up, cooling down. I'm so used to saying heating up, eventually getting warmer. It's cooling down for now. We'll have your forecast when we come back.
That is really
rare.
As wonderful
and
as
rare.
it can be.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why it's so
And
wonderful.
rare.
Yeah. Okay. This is really funny. You have to see this. Splitting New York, a vine.
We can just keep.
He just does it so nonchalant.
We need to have him in here and do it.
Right, but even on the concrete, like that's hard to do. I mean,
There's no
there's
slippage.
no slippage.
Yeah.
There's no slippage. Yeah, there's a lot of traction, I think is what we're trying to say.
At one point,
pretty close, but it was years ago.
I could do
when I
it.
did
Really?
LA
You must have
every
been able
day.
to.
yeah,
You must
back
have been
in
able
the
to do it,
day,
yeah?
this one could do a heck of a toe tap.
Coastal eddy kicking up the cloud cover, so we're looking at a marine layer at about 2,800 feet. So as we get a look at the rest of your forecast right here, you will see temperatures continuing to get cooler. We're going to jump forward to our weather headlines right here. We'll get back to those highs in just a minute, and you'll see low pressure holding strong, cooler temperatures, at least for now. Temperatures right now in the 60s, 67 downtown, 67 Anaheim. By the afternoon, partly sunny. We're up to 80 degrees in downtown, so cooler than where we've been. The IE cooler as well. We are out of the 90s today. We're mostly just in the 80s, upper 80s though. As we head to Orange County, 70s and 80s. The high desert still in the low 90s, but over the next few days, we're going to start to inch out of the 90s and come back down to the 80s. Everybody else 70s, 80s, 75 Santa Monica, Oxnard 77, Northridge 86. So again, the Ventura County coastal plain a little cooler, the Conejo Valley a little cooler as we head to Thousand Oaks, 81 degrees. As we head to Northridge, 86, Norwalk, 79, Alhambra at 83. So high pressure already breaking down, low pressure coming in. We're looking at cloudy skies in the morning. We're also looking at a coastal eddy that's kicking up that cloud cover, and that's going to keep temperatures cooler. Rick, we are getting a look at your weather headlines, and yes, indeed, those temperatures are dropping. Low pressure keeping temperatures cooler. Conditions cloudier. We saw quite a marine layer this morning with that coastal eddy. It was at about 2,800 2,800 feet, but it is starting to clear out nicely. We do have some warming ahead, but a little ways to go before we get there. Temperatures right now predominantly in the 70s, and by the afternoon we are expecting a mix of 70s and 80s. Palmdale, though, still making it to 90 degrees. We do have more cooling to do. We'll have the details coming up in just a little bit. We'll have your full forecast, your 7-day microclimate forecast, and you will see some changes on the horizon. Back to you.
We have break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I
don't
what?
know when it goes into effect, but can't wait.
Did I what?
What were you saying?
I just thought she had something to add. She was.
Oh,
Well, I was just thinking about all the Waze voices because it used to
Yeah.
be Kevin Hart.
Okay.
That was like
Yeah.
the celebrity
That's a great
guest.
idea to do
But it was
that,
so
yeah.
great. And I would listen to Stephen Colbert all
Me
day
too.
long.
Yeah.
So right now I actually have a Russian woman on
Oh.
my Waze. Yes, on
Wow.
my GPS because you can pick the language.
So you do it. So your
So,
directions are in Russian.
They're
then?
in Russian.
Oh, that's funny.
Powiedni направо.
yeah,
Which means what?
That means turn to the right.
I knew that.
Yep.
I
See,
knew that.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. All right. It keeps it interesting,
love it.
right? All right, you guys. Well, we are looking at a cooler forecast. We're all pretty excited. Marine layer at about 2,800 feet. That coastal eddy really kicked up the fog this morning, and we will continue to see morning fog over the next few days. So as we get a look at the rest of your forecast right here, you will see your weather headline showing you low pressure building over Southern California, low clouds and fog continuing in the next couple of days here, and cooler temperatures for now. Numbers right now already up to the 70s, and 70s eventually turning to the 80s by the afternoon hours right here. You will see that getting up to 80 degrees by the late afternoon, and 80 degrees, again, as we mentioned, for downtown in the basin. A few spots a little warmer, a few spots a little cooler, depending on where you are. The IE, a little warmer for us. We're in the upper 80s today, but we're generally out of the 90s with the exception of the high desert. As we head to the coast, 70s, 80s. As we head to Anaheim and Irvine, Lake Forest at 79. Northridge 86. There's Lancaster, a little warmer than the rest of us at 91. But even the high desert's going to start to cool down as we head into the next couple of days, getting out of the 90s and back down into the 80s. So we're going to continue to see morning clouds with afternoon clearing, and you will see high pressure already shifted to the east. It's all about that low that's starting to dig into Southern California and that coastal eddy that's continuing to kick up the marine layer in the morning hours. So let's get a look at your 7-day microclimate forecast. We're a little cooler the remainder of the work week for the IE, in the mountains in the 70s with nothing but sunshine. Most of that marine layer staying west of the mountains. Rick and Sharon.
Variations of that, I could tell you what it
Yeah.
feels like. I could never do the splits in a million years, but it's very painful to watch. Thanks for watching CBS 2 News at 11 a.m. We're always on.